Hi, I'm Ali. Today I'm going to read a story called My Pet Slime Diaries. Are you ready to listen? Oh, I am Diaries Book 1. Are you ready to listen? Okay, I'm going to read you the story. Epic My Pet Slime Diaries Book 1. Dear Diary, hello, it's me, Piper McLean. Claire, my best friend, says I don't need to introduce myself every time I write. She says you aren't a living thing, and that's up with Claire's way of saying obvious. That is me writing because you are my diary. And that's true, but to me, you're even more than that. You're a place where I can share all of my crafts and projects and experiments. I'll plan out everything here before I even start. I can write down that worked or didn't work so that I learned my success and my mistakes. Mom and Dad only let me think of Messiah art project while I'm being surprised. I tell them that an artist has to create even when their mom is out working and dad is busy writing his next novel, but they're hard to convince. It's frustrating. I can't blame it, though they still haven't recovered from exploding rainbow volcano experiment. Baking soda plus vinegar plus lots and lots of food coloring and a fizzing bubble mess. It will work really well if you ask me, though if I do this project again, I'll be sure to use a big try to catch the lava volcano. I kinda like the streaks of color on my bedroom carpet. Mom, not so much, but now on, before I dive into a wild idea from an art project, I'll plan out with you. Diary, this is where I can dream how to make it ideas come to life. Just like the most adorable pets on the planet, my Cosmo. I have a lot of allergies, which is why Cosmo is the perfect pet for me. I can snuggle him without sneezing. I made him kinda sort by accident out a glitter slime and space dust. While while you and Cosmo side by side, nothing's impossible. Dear Diary, I have a problem. Remember Claire, my best friend? Well, it's almost her birthday. I wish I could be excited. Birthdays are usually a reason to celebrate. Birthdays mean crafting a gift that is extra fun and fabulous. I love making gifts for people, but birthdays also mean parties. And Claire's birthday will be extra big and splashy party. Everything Claire does is big and splashy. It's no mistake that her name's rhymes not bear. Claire and fear. Note Claire means stylish and originality. That totally clear. So what's the problem? Nothing says big, giant party pooper like an allergic reaction. And birthday parties are packed full of stuff that I'm allergic to. First up, Claire has a really awesome dog named Buddy. Claire told me that he's a long-haired Dachshund. If you don't know what that looks like, just imagine like a hairy caramel colored hot dog who is super playful and like to yeep a lot. Even though Claire will definitely keep him in another room during the party, his hair is His hair is everywhere, and that's what the trouble starts. Dark hair makes me break out of the hives, a fancy word for bumpy, itchy rash. It's not his hair. Actually, it's his dander, which is the flaky skin that he sheds along with his hair. But no matter what causes it, the allergic reaction is no fun at all. Super hairy, not hairy at all. That's why Cosmo is the perfect pet for me. He's adorable and playful and knows some of his own tricks, but he's not fuzzy, so I can cuddle him up all I want to breaking through an itchy rash. Next, there's PPP. That's the party perform problem. Some for the reason grown-ups think that getting dressed up for a party also means splashing on lots of smelly stuff. Even some sandy lotions and soaps. Bother me. My aunt Hilda didn't know that I have a fragrance sensitive. That's the big praise word doctor used. And the second she walked into our house and nose stepped up, and in my nose got as red as Mars. Lastly, party means lots of things to eat like cake, which big surprise I'm allergic to. Well, I'm not special allergic to cake. I'm allergic to gluten and dairy, which are key ingredients in most birthday cakes. Gluten makes my tummy feel super yucky, but my dairy allergic is a little scarier than that. If I eat something with dairy in it, my lips puff and I have trouble breathing. I have to take special medicine, the medicine in the EpiPen, which I always have with me right away. And I might have to go to the hospital, of course. I'm old enough to know what I can and can't eat. But it's embarrassing when kids notice that I'm different. I'm so sorry you can't have any cake, Piper. Piper, the crackers for you are the smaller on the plate. Don't eat those cookies. There are Piper's special cookies. Everyone means well, but it makes me uncomfortable. And because of that, I don't know what it's going to birthday parties, not even Claire's. Dear diary, every time I fall asleep, I have a nightmare about birthday parties. My tossing and turning must be keep Cosmo awake too. He's right when he usually sleeps. He curled on my pillow but his eyes are open, and worse, he's pale green. Cosmo changes color depending on how he feels. Light green usually means he's worried. Poor Cosmo, all of my worrying is making him worry too. Oh yes, do you see this? Purple, feeling great. Pink, scared, and yellow, excited. Oh, this is cute. And this is very cute. And green is worried. We have a flashlight and something to write with. But we need super quiet so we don't make mom and dad. It's time to brainstorm a plan to go get out of this party. Brainstorming really means listen ideas for solving problems. It's a funny word. Whenever I heard it, I think of a brain with a big glittery cloud above the lightning bolts shooting out in varied direction, kind of like this. Or it reminds me of a joke. What a zombie fever weather. Brainstorms, get it? Anyway, the first step to make list of ideas, fake being sick. Cosmo is already green. Mom and Dad will take one look at him and know that something is wrong. And Mom ordered my special hypoallergenic makeup last year when I dressed up as a turtle with a little of that. I could be green too. It would be perfect to throw another party for the same day. My grandma Sadie, who is astronaut, is certainly on a super top secret mission in outer space. She should be coming back Earth around the same time as Claire's party. If Cosmo and I play welcome home party for her on the same day, we couldn't possibly go to Claire's party. 3. Be honest and tell Claire that I don't want to go to her party. The honesty is always the best for lies, and I wouldn't want Claire to lie to me if something was bothering her. But how can I tell my best friend that I'm scared to go to her birthday party? Cosmo and I have an important choice to make. Dear Diary, all of this worry has Cosmo and I needing a break. So today we escaped. My mom was sorted through some old clothes and emptied the giant container with a wardrobe box. It's tall. You're supposed to hang clothes in it, she said, but I could have it. I wanted to create with it. Today seemed like a perfect day to do that with a little glue and a whole lot of glitter. Our submarine was ready. Are nothing like experiment ocean to take your mind off these troubles. We set out right after lunch, saving some grapes as a snack on the trip. Exploration makes me hungry. Yes. Oh, and you said no word. Wow. This is a really good painting. Once we're deep underwater, we used it to tether as we excited to a submarine. A tether or a rope attaches the explorers safely for the ship so they can get outside for a closer look at their environment. Grandma Sadie does lots of these kinds of exploration, but in outer space, we used our tether to investigate a dark underwater cavern. Looking for a pirate treasure, here's a fun fact. Scientists say that the ocean floor and outer space are not that different from each other. And even though a deep sea makes me 90% for ocean, it's exploring almost none of it. Exploring the deep sea may unlock answers from outer space. Mars, a marine biologist, Piper and Cosmo are ready to explore. In our expedition, we found pirate treasure and lots of really pretty underwater plant life. We even found some shells Cosmo to control once we were back in the submarine, and we narrowly escaped a hungry octopus who wanted our grapes. I don't blame him. They were tasty. I remember this one time we explored the deep ocean deep in Claire's pool and really didn't want to go to adventures, but because I wanted to check out the coral reef and the maid at the bottom of the pool, she went along with it. She even had a scuba mask and put on her head completely under the water. That was so big for Claire. And I know she was a little uncomfortable, but Cosmo and I made sure that she was safe the entire time. That's what friends do. Friends keep friends safe. Wow. While we were taking about our adventures with Claire in the pool, Cosmo gave me one of those looks like he is waiting for me as a light bulb moment, meaning like I suddenly figure out what to do, which I did. I'm sure that if I'm honest with Claire, she'll do her best to make sure I'm safe at her party, just like Cosmo and I did our best to make sure Claire was safe in the pool. And to remind myself out of much Claire trusted us during our reef exploration, I'll get my craft on. I have the perfect seashell and beads to make a seaworthy necklace to wear to Claire's party. After all, parties are perfect opportunities have to show off new accessories. The best part of the seashell necklace is that the shell is unique. The hardest part like the hole in the shell, but it turns out like a lot of shells already have a hole in them, and they're just begging to be into necklaces. The shell I want to use for the necklace is called cockle. Cosmo helped me to make a perfect pink shell. We found it on the beach last summer and it already had a perfect hole in it. It makes me smile. When the necklace is gone, I'll be ready to shell abroad. Get it? Paper seashell necklace. You need a seashell with a hole in it. I'll use one per big shell, but you can use a bunch of smaller ones. Clear craft glue, beads, and other bling. Wait a minute. 20-inch long piece of ribbon or string. Make sure your shell is clean. If mine still smells like the ocean, I'll wash and let it dry before I get crafting. Get your craft on. Use the clear craft glue and beads or bling on decorate your shell. Then the glue is dried. Through the ribbon on the string. Throw the hole in the shell and tie a knot above the shell to keep from sliding along the ribbon. I'm going to add some beads to my string for extra sparkle. Tie the ribbon or string behind your neck. I may need my mom and dad help for this part. Shallow braid. If I ran out of the shells in the holes of them, I'll get extra crafty and create a shell out of cardboard and air-dried clay. Okay. Wow, it was a really long story. This was really good one. Wow. And thank you for listening to my story. Oh, and I have to write this. Wait. My pet. Oh no, this was right. My pet slime. Diaries book 1. Okay, today I read the story My Pet Slime Diaries My Pet Slime Diaries book 1. Did you enjoy the story? Wow, this was really fun story. And next time I'll read you My Pet Slime Diaries too. And thank you for listening my story. Bye.